Hi everyone, it's Deanne and Kanga back here again for one of our Family Goose teaser sessions. This is session number 5 and I hope you've been getting something out of the previous sessions. Again, I encourage you to go back and watch the other ones if this is the first time you've tuned in, because it will make a bit more sense because I'm building on each session and we actually are moving forward through the material quicker than I thought. Yeah, so welcome to session 5 if you've been joining me before, and I acknowledge that I'm coming from Dja Dja Wurrung country, um, in my little house, in my little home, still working from home with restrictions, but things seem to be changing more and more quickly. So I will keep you updated and posted in terms of what I'm doing. But at the moment we're still doing this and we will keep doing this, so that those of you that might be interested in joining Family Goose in hopefully the not too distant future, certainly not this year, but in the not too distant future, we'll actually have a sense of what we do and some of the materials. So if you chose to join one of our groups, then you would be familiar with quite a lot of the material that we do. So then coming into the group might be a little easier. For some people, coming into a group can be fine, but for other people, including myself, it can sometimes feel a bit overwhelming. So anyway, I will get straight into a song. That's enough talking from me for the last 2 minutes. So Kanga and I last week introduced you to the Rum Sum Sum song, and we did the tummy rub nappy changing song. Like I said, we use Rum Sum Sum, the rhythm, a lot, and we have quite a few different lyrics that go with that song. So I'm going to teach you another one today, and that one is an Australian animal song. And this is one we often use in the group to get children up that are walking, or even those that aren't walking, get out with the parents and move around with them. And this has just got some great action. So you can use it with the whole age group. It doesn't really matter. You can just sort of do it with your child, while they're laying down. It can also probably be an happy changing song, or great bath time song. Or you can also, for those kids that are mobile, use it as a great song to sort of get some energy out, get them moving. So this one, like I said, is a version of Rum Sum Sum, which we learnt last week. And it's got 3 Australian animals in it. It's got a kangaroo, it's got a frill-neck lizard. So we do kangaroo, we do frill-neck lizard, and then a cocky, short for cockatoo. So they're the 3 animals that we do in it, and I will do the actions with it, so that if that's what you want to do, you can. Like I said, we're often doing this standing up, so rather than just doing this, we'd be jumping around the room and we'd be walking as we would do the frill-neck lizard, and we'd keep moving like we're flying like a cockatoo around the room, and we'd be doing that in a big circle. So it goes like this. A kangaroo, a kangaroo, a frill-neck lizard and a kangaroo, a kangaroo, a kangaroo, a frill-neck lizard and a kangaroo, a cocky, a cocky, a frill-neck lizard and a kangaroo, a cocky, a cocky, a frill-neck lizard and a kangaroo. There you go. So that is our kangaroo version of Rum Sum Sum. Normally in the group we would do that 2 or 3 times, even though the group knows it very well. We've been doing it for many years. It's just a really good action one, and children like to move their bodies. We have lots of different versions of that. We even have one that includes a giraffe and an elephant, but we will just stick with our kangaroo for today, and you can just rewind and listen to it again if you want. So I won't bore you by doing that 2 or 3 times. And that song is probably a good reminder for me to say to you, I hope any anxieties you have about singing with your children, or how you may or may not evaluate your voice, I hope seeing me sing songs like that and hearing that I'm not really that great at holding notes. I'm pretty terrible at going anything high, and that was pretty confronting for me at first when I started Mother Goose. But I've gotten over that, and then I've had to step forward again by putting this sort of stuff online and accepting that it's out there for many people to hear and see. So I am not a singer. I have not trained as a singer, and you do not need to be a good singer for your children to get the benefits, the really amazing benefits out of song and rhyme and storytelling. Initially, when I first started, if I felt really uncomfortable, I used to just speak the song. And that was also because sometimes I would forget the rhythm. So if you don't get it right, if you remember it, or you just remember a few words or a few actions, your children will just love it, no matter how you do it generally. And as they get older, they'll probably correct you if you get it wrong anyway and tell you how to do it. So that's our kangaroo song. The next one we are going to do today, I've got two more on my list. I just want to check which one I should do first. I'm going to do a lap bounce song now. Now, this song has lots of movements in it, so we get to do a few different movements on our lap. Of course, depending on their age, how big we make those movements. So obviously, if they're very, very little, we do very, very little movement. And we usually do this one sitting on the floor. Really easy to do it sitting on a chair, but we don't have chairs generally when we're in the group unless someone needs them. And again, always turning your children around if it's just you and them, and having a good look in their eyes as much as they like, and we'd be a lot more enjoyable for both of you that way. But I'm going to turn kangaroo around. That's what would happen in a group because everybody's looking at each other. And this one is called A Hippopotamus Got on a City Bus. And it goes like this. A hip, a hip, a hippopotamus got on the city bus. And oh, and oh, and all the people said, it's squishy in here. A cow, a cow, a cow got on the bus. And oh, and oh, and all the people said, move over. A sheep, a sheep, a sheep got on the bus. And all, and all, and all the people said, back off. So we're facing this way, it'd be back off. So as you might have heard in that song, we sort of play with sounds a bit. So we've got move for the cow to move over. And then when we're sitting on the floor in the circle, when we do the back off, often if we've got children a little bit older and like to sort of really be jiggled and moved around, we will often sort of fall over on the ground together. So we end up with a big pile of adults and children on the ground. So, but if you're holding them and they're a very little one, just, sort of back off. Just like that, just sort of rocking them back and, move over like that. And then the squish is obviously a little bit of a cuddle. So that is a very, very loved song in our group, and lots of fun and giggles. So there you go, hippopotamus. And our final one for today is called the Banana Song. And there's lots of different ways to sing this song. And I think I will probably introduce you to the jazzy version. Later on down the path, I might introduce you to one where we add other fruits, but I'll teach you the basic version, but that's sung a bit more jazzy. And in this, we get to do lots of different actions with a banana. So we get to peel a banana, we get to chop, we get to mash, we get to eat, and then we go bananas. So it's another sort of fun, silly song, but with great actions and sort of, it is a story within a song. So this is storytelling as well. And if you don't remember the rhythm, this is one of the songs that is just a spoken word song too. So sometimes we just say peel, peel, peel the banana. But I'm going to sing the sort of more jazzy version. Okay, so it goes like this. Peel banana, peel, peel banana. Chop, banana, chop, chop, banana. Mash banana, mash, mash banana. Eat banana, eat banana. Go bananas! There you go. And we get a bit silly like that. So I might just do that one more time. So we often use this leading into snack time with the kids. You don't have to do that, but we use it as a little prompt for them to sort of sit down and get ready, and a snack is coming. So we do this. Peel banana, peel, peel banana. Chop banana, chop, chop banana. Mash banana, mash, mash banana. Eat banana, eat banana. Go bananas! All right, there you go. There's a little bit of silliness for you to enjoy. And this is another one that if you've got a very little one, an infant, it's just a great one to do on them, on their body part somewhere. So if they like the touch, you can be doing, sort of peeling down their leg or peeling on their arm, and little chops and little mashes, and then sort of eat them when you're going to nibble. Just sort of eat the banana and then go bananas, and just always adjusting it based on how your child reacts. So some kids love you to go over the top, and some children just like it a little bit quieter. So either way is absolutely fine. But they are our 3 songs for today. Our banana song, our hippopotamus got on a city bus, and our kangaroo version of Rum Sum Sum. So I hope you've enjoyed our 3 new additions to your Family Goose teaser song list. We're up to session 5. We will probably get through maybe 2 or 3 more before Christmas. And then so in the new year, when we start again, I'll hopefully put together a book with all these little rhymes in it for you. But it's much better that we just keep practicing it and we lay it down in our brain, so it's really easy to recall. If I give you our song sheets and things like that, often it just doesn't store in the brain in the best way for us to access it really quickly, but also to access it when we're under pressure. So having they say 3, having 3 great songs that you can just sort of pull out, maybe when your child's just a bit irritable, or sitting in the back of the car a bit bored, or when you're trying to sort of manage a couple of kids in the back that are maybe hassling each other, whatever it is, or just to have a great fun interaction with your children. So Kanga and I say we have finished. There's no more today, and we hope you enjoyed what we had to offer. So until next week, take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.